8 years ago, Karen Miller was carrying a hungry baby and running a nearly empty shop. My heart softened, so I decided to give her the company's annual supplies contract worth over $200,000, all to her. This help lasted 8 years. I watched her life improve day by day, her shop expanded, and her clothes became new, and her smile grew brighter. But I never expected that 8 years later, in the same shop, just because I borrowed a pen to sign something, she grabbed my arm in front of the whole store and called me a deadbeat. She said,
"If you open this pen, it can't be sold after you've used it. I run a small business, and I can't afford the loss. You're such a big boss. How can you take advantage and default on a debt?"
I didn't argue, didn't fight, just paid and left calmly. After returning to the office, I canceled all cooperation with her. 6 months later, her shop went under. I heard that on the day the sign was taken down, she cried at the shop entrance for a long time.
"Mr. Carter, this pen is $2. If you've opened and used this pen, it's hard to sell to others. You're such a big boss, you wouldn't not pay, would you?"
This guy's dressed to the nines, but he'd even steal a $2 pen.
These big bosses nowadays, the richer they get, the stingier they are.
Don't say that, everyone. Mr. Carter's business is so big, maybe he's just a bit forgetful. He's probably used to taking things without paying, right? "I can't make a living. This life is unlivable."
From now on, my company's orders are all yours. Don't cry. Buy some dry clothes for the child.
"You are my savior. I, Karen Miller, in this life, will repay you, even if I have to work like a horse."
Mom, Arthur often looks after our business. Let's just give this pen to Arthur as a gift.
"Is this any of your business? I work so hard to make money, a $2 pen, and you just give it away. You're so generous." "Mr. Carter, this is an imported pen, and selling it to you for $2 is already a fair price."
Since it's a fair price, then keep the change.
Mr. Carter is so straightforward. Then about the renewal contract for next year, when can you drop by and sign it?
Soon, you'll get a notice.
Mr. Carter, here is this year's renewal contract with Glimmer Stationery, so please review it.
Notify the procurement department that this year's office supplies will be rebid to select new suppliers.
Great, Mr. Carter. We've long been fed up with that Karen Miller. Every shipment she sends, she fills with defective goods. If it weren't for your sake...
You're such a big boss, you would not pay, would you?
I can pull you out of the quagmire and then push you back in. These $2 are the last idiot tax I'll pay. Some relationships are like cancer, and if you don't cut them out early, they'll just rot more healthy flesh.
Thank God. Finally got rid of Glimmer. On a multi-million-dollar contract, the Pinnacle Gold pen she gave actually leaked ink and smeared the client's signature into a total mess.
Exactly. The printer jams up and smokes every day. It's practically possessed. We told her the paper was bad, and she actually asked us if we even knew how to use a printer. Her tone was as if we were idiots.
She's got a character problem. Last time I passed her store, I saw with my own eyes that she kicked her own daughter to the ground. Just because the kid accidentally knocked over a pile of notebooks? Even a tiger doesn't eat its cubs.
If someone can't even tolerate their own flesh and blood, how can they ever tolerate the kindness of others? Karen Miller, you've broken more than just your conscience.
Mr. Carter? About the renewal contract, I have a spa appointment this afternoon, so hurry up and sign it and don't waste my time.
Karen, I always thought we were friends. So I don't understand. What kind of friend would quote a $600,000 deal as $1,640,000?
Oh, Mr. Carter, come on, don't twist my words. Times are tough. Even pork prices are going up. With my small business, I have to raise prices too. My quote is based on our 8 years of friendship, offering a rock-bottom price. Take yesterday's pen, for example. It sells for $20 elsewhere. I charged you $10. That's selling at a loss just to drum up business.
Every word she says, even every flutter of her eyelashes, is an act. But as the only audience, I already want my money back. So, you think hiking the price by $1 million is justified?
Mr. Carter, you're a big shot. This little amount to you is a drop in the bucket. We've worked together for so many years, so there won't be any problems, right? Mr. Carter, just go ahead and sign the contract already. I have an appointment with my beautician for a facial. I'm almost late.
For the same supply list, Aurora Stationery's quote is only half of yours.
Aurora Stationery? Impossible. Mr. Carter, don't listen to those small workshops talking nonsense. In this whole city, besides me, Karen Miller, who can supply your company's goods, those unheard of small companies must be using knockoffs.
Take a look. This is their quality test report. With the same imported paper, their price is half of yours. Their quality is a grade higher than yours.
How is that possible?
The lies she carefully wove before this cost sheet are torn to shreds. Her so-called fair price is actually the biggest scam.
This is unfair competition. Mr. Carter, they're lowballing you just to trick you. This kind of deal is clearly fake. Such a low price, it's gotta be fake junk.
They're samples. Already passed our quality inspection. All specs are a grade higher than the genuine ones you sent.
Mr. Carter, we've had a full 8-year relationship. My reputation is known throughout the city. How can you trust those companies that popped up out of nowhere, small, no-name companies, instead of me? Mr. Carter, after all these years of friendship, please sign with me. Who else but me, Karen Miller, can offer you such a fair price?
8 years of friendship got me leaky pens, smoking printers. You took my tolerance for granted and my support as your bargaining chip. Karen, over 8 years of cooperation, the stuff you delivered got worse every year. Your prices were above market, yet you still got our contracts only because I valued old ties.
Mr. Carter, what do you mean? This price is really reasonable. I run my business based on conscience.
I've decided to switch suppliers. You can leave now.
Mr. Carter, are you really going to dump me over $1 million?
You've got it wrong. It's not about saving that $1 million. I don't want my company paying another cent for your junk. Take your contract and get out.
No way. Arthur, you're worth over $100 million now, and you're still worried about a measly few $1 million? I'm a widow who's worked hard raising a child all these years. You don't care about our old ties, fine, but for this little bit of money, you're haggling with me?
My money didn't grow on trees. I pay for good office supplies.
You're right, but if unfamiliar suppliers suddenly bail, that could hurt your business. It won't be just a few $1 million then. How about we both compromise? You sign the renewal and I'll throw in 10,000 pence. Does that show enough sincerity?
10,000 pens? The kind of leaky pens that can ruin a contract when you sign it? Karen, my new supplier, will be fully responsible for their product quality, so you don't need to worry.
Arthur, don't push your luck. If it weren't for me supplying you for 8 years, you wouldn't be where you are today. I'm being polite and asking nicely out of respect for you. Just sign the damn paper, or we'll both go down.
Time really can eat away a person's conscience until there's nothing left. Sophie, bring 2 security guards up.
Ms. Miller, your partnership has been terminated. Please leave immediately. Don't disturb Mr. Carter's work.
Who do you think you are? You dare touch me? Arthur, did you forget who it was that stayed up all night delivering for you? You're just bullying a helpless widow and orphan.
We'll see who gets what's coming to them. This is just the beginning.
Let go of me! I'll walk out myself. Arthur, you'll regret this. Just wait until the day you beg me to come back.
Mr. Carter, such a young talent. In just 8 years, you've built the company to this scale.
It's all thanks to the support of you seniors.
Mr. Carter, Karen Miller is here with her daughter, causing a scene at the entrance. Security can barely hold her back.
Let her in.
Mr. Carter, there are so many honored guests today. What if she...
A festering wound, only by cutting it out completely in front of everyone here can we get rid of it for good. Go ahead. Tell security to let her through.
I've known your Mr. Carter for 8 years. How dare you stop me? Believe me, with one word from me, he'll have you fired.
Ma'am, this is a private event. Without an invitation, you can't come in.
Oh my god, this is outrageous. Now that the company is big, he turns his back on me. Everyone come and see. The big boss is bullying us, a helpless widow and orphan.
Ma'am, if you keep making a scene, we'll have to escort you out.
What are you waiting for? Cry. Cry louder. Don't you want that money for college?
Let them in.
Ma'am, Mr. Carter invites you in.
Mr. Carter, congratulations. I rushed over and just made it for your 8th anniversary. May your business boom and wealth pour in.
Thank you.
Mr. Carter, it was all a misunderstanding. I had a bad temper. You see, our 8-year friendship can't just be cut off. You see, I brought Chloe today. This child, when she heard she'd see Arthur, was over the moon, so please just sign the papers, let bygones be bygones, and start fresh. Mr. Carter, you've had too much to drink and your hand slipped. Silly me, I should have gotten you a table first.
Ms. Miller, don't bother picking that up. Our 8-year partnership ends here.
Mr. Carter, you've watched Chloe grow up. If you don't renew the contract, we, a helpless widow and orphan, really won't survive. The price I gave you is truly a fair price. Rent, labor, logistics, everything costs money.
To make such a scene on a joyous occasion is really ugly. Looking at the widow and orphan, it's really pitiful. Could there be a misunderstanding?
In order to supply you, I put all my savings of the past few years into it. Now you say you won't sign, practically forcing us mother and daughter to our deaths. Look at Chloe, who is about to start college. If you don't sign, her future will be ruined. Tomorrow we'll have to go beg under the overpass.
8 years ago, she used this vulnerability to earn my pity. 8 years later, she wants to use this disguise to hijack my principles. Ms. Miller, stop acting. Your so-called life savings are invested in those leaky pens, or the jammed recycled paper, or the printer that smokes the moment you turn it on. In these 8 years of the payments I made to you, after subtracting your costs, your net profit is no less than $2 million. You used that money to buy designer bags, upgrade to a luxury car, and put on this expensive pearl necklace. But you used the cheapest substandard goods to repay the client who made you wealthy. Don't be scared, Chloe. Tell Arthur, is what your mother said true? Did she really put all the money into buying stock, even your tuition? Did she use it all?
Last month, the tuition that Arthur gave me, didn't you use it to buy that new bag?
Everyone, sorry for taking a moment. I officially announced that the Apex Group has signed a long-term strategic partnership agreement with Aurora Stationery. Aurora's quote is only half of yours. Product quality has passed international ISO certification. Most importantly, they have more conscience than you do. They understand what the spirit of contract means. Instead of treating partners as ATMs.
How could this happen? How could this happen?
When your conscience can be priced at that moment, it becomes worthless.
Mr. Carter, don't be fooled. That Aurora Stationery is basically a sweatshop. They sell so cheaply they must be using industrial waste. They'll rip you off. Mr. Carter, look, we've worked together for 8 years, and for Chloe's sake, if you back out of the deal with that Aurora Stationery or whatever, I will drop the price by $200,000. That's the best I can do. That's my final offer.
Karen, you say Aurora Stationery is a sweatshop. Do you have proof?
Of course. The price is the best evidence. Then, using the same logic, can I also say that you are the real sweatshop owner? Karen, bad-mouthing people behind their backs will come back to bite you. Since you're so concerned about our business ethics at Aurora Stationery, why don't you let everyone see your business reputation?
The person in this photo is the manager of an illegal factory on the outskirts that had its license revoked long ago. How do you know him?
Mr. Carter? I don't know this person. She's slandering me.
If you don't know him, why were you having dinner? The things you supplied me, those leaky ink cartridges and the substandard paper with excessive formaldehyde, all came from there. Where did your conscience go?
Fiona, why do you have to oppose me? You steal my business, I make my own money. What's it to you? No reason. If it weren't for Mr. Carter's help over these 8 years, your little shop would have gone bankrupt long ago. I just don't want to see a good man like Mr. Carter be repaid with ingratitude.
What else do you have to say?
Tear it up. Once it's torn, it's gone.
What a heartless move. Office supplies can't keep up. Productivity is dropping. 8 years. I can't imagine how much Mr. Carter has lost. A supplier like that nobody wants to work with. If it weren't for seeing her struggling with a child, Mr. Carter would never have signed.
How dare you treat me like this? I have a child to raise. You're worth millions. What's wrong with letting me earn a little more?
Karen, what you tore up wasn't just photos. It was your last shred of dignity. Have security escort her out. Notify the legal department. For the past 8 years, Glimmer Stationery has been supplying shoddy products, which caused huge losses to the company. I'm filing a formal lawsuit.
Arthur, you can't do this to me.
When you use others' kindness as a bargaining chip, you should have known that the day of bankruptcy would come.
It's you. To steal my business, you faked those photos to slander me. Arthur, don't believe her. She just wants to see our 8-year business relationship fall apart so she can take advantage. A business partner as good as Mr. Carter is fought over by suppliers. Without me, there'll be others, but it will never be you again. Arthur, trust me, those photos are fake. Just give me one more chance. One last chance, okay? You little burden. All you do is cry, cack out your tongue, get down on your knees, and beg Arthur to renew the contract. Otherwise, the two of us will be begging on the streets tomorrow. Go on.
Mom, Arthur has always helped our business. This pen is a gift for him.
Adult matters are not for children. You didn't do anything wrong. You don't need to kneel to anyone.
Arthur, you unscrupulous, heartless hypocrite. After all these years of partnership, you just decide not to renew. Why didn't you tell me earlier that you were replacing me?
You have the nerve to talk about conscience? Karen, I told you long ago I was going to switch suppliers. You chose not to believe me. You insisted on using your savings to stock up. What does that have to do with me?
But we've worked together for so many years.
Adults should take responsibility for their own actions. What's happened to you today has nothing to do with anyone else. You brought it all on yourself.
Everybody, look, I gave my heart and soul to Arthur for all the company's supplies from selection to installation. Every single thing I did it myself. And now he's made it big and he just kicks me out. He's nothing but an ungrateful man.
Sophie, bring me the list.
Sure.
So this is what you call giving your heart and soul. I had these sent to the testing center. They're all made of compressed chemicals and waste materials.
You stop. Arthur, I can explain. That batch, I had someone else make it. I never thought they'd cheat me like that. I'm a victim too.
If I hadn't shown proof, you'd never admit it.
You knew all along the stuff was defective and you still sold it to our company. What happened to your conscience?
I've been sick of you for a while. Last time you were supposed to replace that smoking printer. You put it off for 6 months and never handled it. You're guilty, aren't you?
All the money she makes, she spends on herself. Chloe's clothes are practically rags and nobody cares. You don't deserve to be a mum.
Karen, your conscience, I'm handing it back to you.
Arthur, I'll kill you.
Mom, let's go home.
Get out. Get out of my sight. Can't you see I'm in the middle of a business deal? Arthur, the contract clearly states in black and white you unilaterally terminated it. That's a breach. You have to pay liquidated damages.
The foundation of a contract is good faith. You passed off scrap material as imported supplies. That destroyed the spirit of contract.
Don't talk to me about good faith. To maintain your company's supply, I poured 8 years of hard-earned money into that inventory worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. With one word, you just decided not to sign. Are you trying to drive a helpless widow and orphan to a dead end? Everyone, look. Arthur is so ungrateful, bullying a widow like me. 8 years ago, I braved rain or shine to deliver goods to him. With a phone call in the middle of the night, even with a fever, I still rushed to his company. Now he's worth tens of millions of dollars. Looks down on my little shop, found a younger woman, and wants to kick me out. He has no conscience. Karen, are the goods you stockpiled those crappy pens that stop writing after just 2 words? Or that recycled paper with excessive formaldehyde where one whiff takes 3 years off your life? For this kind of junk, you actually have the nerve to demand compensation from Mr. Carter? Shut up. You crazy woman, don't you just want to steal this lucrative business from me? You faked a few photos and you think you can ruin my business? I'm telling you, no chance.
Karen, I was trying to spare you a little dignity, but since you keep saying that I'm ungrateful, then let everyone see how you've been slaving away delivering these past 8 years.
What's the holdup? Move it. You're messing up my mahjong game. Such a tiny load and you can't even hold it? What are you good for? This printer cost me hundreds of dollars. You're not getting a cent today. You owe me.
This machine's heavy, you know. It's heavy to begin with. It needs 4 people, but you only paid for 2. No way we could hold it.
Can't hold it? Then pay with your life. Cut the crap. Pay up. Or I'll have your boss fire you. What are you standing there for? Go to the back of the truck and find a brand new unopened box. Stuff this broken printer inside, reseal it, and send it up.
Boss, this machine's broken now. If we send it up, what if they notice?
What's there to be scared of? I said send it, so send it. Less talk. Arthur's soft and easy to manipulate. It's all company money anyway. He won't look too close. Let's milk him for all we can. This is fraud.
This is outrageous. This isn't business anymore. It's outright fraud.
Mr. Carter, we can't let people like this off easy. Who knows how many defective products she's swapped in over 8 years.
No wonder my printer spewed black smoke on day 1, so it was her junk. You really never know a person.
Karen, is that what you call the conscience you're always talking about? These are the so-called great products you gave me?
Fake. You faked that video. Arthur, to push me out, you'd resort to such dirty tricks. This is slander.
I wouldn't go through all this trouble just to frame you. You might think this is just about a printer, but I want to tell you this broken printer, half a year ago, almost ruined our company's $100 million project. Immediately, I called Karen, hoping she'd send someone over with new equipment right away. But she told me it was too late. She couldn't find any movers and told me to handle it myself. At the time, I thought she was genuinely in a bind. To keep the project on schedule, I offered triple the labor and shipping costs. Only then did she reluctantly agree to deliver the equipment that night. When it came time to settle the bill, I noticed she had tacked on an extra $100,000 to the cost. At the time, I figured getting people out late at night was indeed tough, so I treated that extra money as a little bonus for her trouble and let it slide.
This is no longer business. This is highway robbery.
Oh, I remember now. That was the time when the printer broke, and our entire department pulled an all-nighter. So she was the one behind it all.
I never in a million years imagined my goodwill and understanding would become a weapon for her to use against me and an excuse to keep pushing for more. That's outrageous.
That's not how it went down. I run my business with a clear conscience.
Conscience. Those leaky pens, printers spewing black smoke, ready to catch fire at any moment. Did I make any of that up? Your business is a mess, and you're even worse as a person. When it comes to your own daughter, you beat and yell at her, using her as a sob story. Karen Miller, you're just as shoddy as your products. A total fake.
I feed, clothe, and send her to school. What more do you want from me? To support her, I work myself to the bone. I've been more than fair. It's you rich people who have no clue about our struggles.
Today, in front of all our business partners and the employees present, I'm formally announcing that from now on, my company will have no business with you whatsoever. We'll only work with suppliers like Aurora Stationery, who have a conscience and the spirit of contract as our partners.
I get it. Otherwise, why would he turn around and hand over millions of dollars worth of deals to you, Fiona? What did you do in bed with all that pillow talk to make him so cold that he'd fire me, an 8-year loyal employee?
If you keep causing trouble, I won't hesitate to expose all those substandard products you've sold to the authorities. I'll make sure you never earn another cent.
Mom, let's go home.
What did you say? All you do is cry.
Enough! The only reason I put up with your tricks was because you were a single mom. It's not easy raising a kid on your own. These 8 years, the chances I gave you, and the profits were more than enough. I did all I could.
Fine, Arthur. You're ruthless. Don't you forget, we've worked together for 8 years. My supply network covers all of Ocean City. A company like Aurora Stationery can't meet your demand. Cut me off, and your company will suffer too. We'll see. You will regret this. You'll be on your knees begging me to supply you again.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to cause a scene. Let's continue our anniversary celebration.
Mr. Carter, this is Aurora Stationery's service commitment letter. I solemnly promise that what Aurora provides will always be the highest quality and most reasonably priced office supplies.
Ms. Sterling, if we work with you, do we all get this service?
We will also provide a full range of customized services, including a highly efficiency-boosting exclusive supplies kit, as well as free maintenance for all electronic devices, 24/7 service.
For our company, this is a win-win partnership.
This service model, I've never heard of it before. It sounds really appealing. For our company, can you customize one as well? Let's sign the contract now.
Our company is also dealing with these headaches. Mr. Carter, I wonder if we have the opportunity to also enjoy such services.
The supplier I chose definitely won't have any issues. Rest assured in working with us.
Of course, as long as you're Mr. Carter's friends, you are Aurora Stationery's most valued customers. We will also provide you all with top-notch service and the best prices. Arthur, Fiona, you two just wait. I'm not letting you off the hook. Who the hell does Fiona think she is? Just a crappy little store that opened a minute ago? She's got nothing on me in experience or supply. Even if she got Arthur's order, so what? She can't deliver to save her life. When she fails to deliver, Arthur will have no choice but to come crawling back to me. Today, Arthur embarrassed me in front of everyone. I'll make him pay for this. When he comes begging, I'll jack up the price by 50%. You're always slacking off during work hours. The store is such a mess and you don't even clean it up. Don't you want this job? If not, get out. Don't think you'll get paid for nothing.
There's not a single soul in the store. What's there to do?
How dare you talk back? If you don't sell anything today as for this month's salary, you won't get a single penny. I can't believe that with such a big discount, nobody will show up. Today, I'm going to steal all of Fiona's business.
Excuse me, I'd like to buy some office supplies. I see you have a 20% off sign.
The 20% off is for select products only. Our store's items are all at fair prices, no need for discounts.
I also need some pens for the kids at school.
These are good. Imported, $2 each.
So expensive?
If you buy more, I can give you a discount.
You call these imported? They're so hard to write with, and you dare sell them for $2? You're clearly ripping people off.
Sorry, maybe this pen has been in the warehouse too long, so the seal has a problem. Let me replace it right away. It's new stock, absolutely no issues. I'll give you the price at 20% off. How about that?
No thanks. Who knows if every pen in your store skips when you open it? How dare you sell such shoddy products? You have absolutely no business conscience. I really wonder how this store even stays open.
Don't go. Let's talk it out. We can negotiate the price. If 20% off doesn't work, I'll give you 30% off. I'll round down the total price. Is that okay? Consider it my apology.
Who would still come here to buy this overpriced, low-quality junk? Look for yourself. At the store across the street, Aurora Stationery, the same pen is 10 times better in quality and more reasonably priced. The owner service is beyond reproach. I'll never come to your scam store again.
Arthur, Fiona, you ruined my business. I will make you pay. Hello, Leo. It's me, Karen.
Karen, why are you calling me so urgently? What's up?
We've known each other for nearly 10 years. You must help me. No matter what you do, make all the wholesalers in Ocean City stop supplying Aurora Stationery. Not a single pen or a single sheet of paper is to be sold to Fiona.
This is simple, not hard to do. However, that $60,000 supplies balance you owe me, when will you settle it? I can't help you for free.
As long as you get this done, I'll settle it immediately. Fiona, aren't you so capable? Now that I've cut off your supply, let's see how you explain this to Arthur. Then, won't you have to kneel before me and beg me to be merciful? Mr. Carter, why did you come in person? You could have just called. Just tell me what to do.
I was passing by. Thought I'd stop by to see how your supply prep is going.
Look, this is our latest shipment. Pen refills and ink are made with pure plant extracts. We funded it ourselves and conducted the strictest SGS quality testing. All certificates are ready, ensuring smooth writing, safe and non-toxic, completely safe to use.
Ms. Sterling, I can see your ability and sincerity. I hope our partnership isn't just for a short term. As long as you maintain this level of service and quality, we'll always be your most loyal partner.
Mr. Carter, about the 3-year exclusive supply.
Once the contract takes effect, I'll pay you monthly a $1 million deposit.
Mr. Carter, thank you. I promise you I won't let down this trust you've placed in me. Mr. Carter, rest assured, in 3 days, I absolutely won't delay you. I'll go to the factory now to finalize the production plan. I guarantee that in 3 days, the first batch of office supplies will arrive on time. Not a single item missing at your company.
I trust your ability.
What's going on? Did something happen at the company? Forget it. Time's ticking. I just signed such a big order, so I have to go myself to show my sincerity. Leo, I've been calling you, but you didn't answer, so you're busy here. Everyone's here, perfect. I just landed a big order. This is the order list for the first batch. It's a large quantity. Delivery is due in 3 days, so you have to give me priority. Leo, what do you mean by this?
What do I mean? Ms. Sterling, in Ocean City, you gotta play by the rules. You cut off Karen's money, that means you cut off me and my brothers, and you still want us to supply you? Do you take us for fools?
Leo, business is war. It was Karen Miller who sold knockoffs and ruined her own reputation. That's not on me. We're legit business partners. Money and goods are squared. I can even pay in full up front.
It's not about money, it's about loyalty.
I'm telling you this once. Every wholesaler in Ocean City, anyone who supplies you...
Even one pen refill, Fiona, is crossing me, Leo.
For a discredited Karen Miller, you're turning down money? This order alone could feed you for 6 months.
Don't want it. Listen, Sterling. I'm putting it out there. Mark it. Right now, not a single supplier in Ocean City will supply you. Let's see what happens when you fail to deliver in 3 days. The penalty to Apex Group will bankrupt you. Let's move. You're blocking the view. You can blame yourself for messing with the wrong people.
Mr. Carter, I'm sorry. Supplies for 3 days. I'm afraid we can't get them. And the penalty in the contract, could you maybe... What's wrong? I don't know what Karen did, but every material wholesaler refuses to supply Aurora.
Don't worry, send me the address. I'll come over. I'll take you somewhere.
Mr. Carter, you're here.
Mr. Wright, let me introduce you. This is Ms. Sterling from Aurora Stationery. She's also our company's sole supplies vendor now. Don't be fooled by Mr. Wright's small factory. Back then, it was the first office supplies processing factory in Ocean City. He's too committed to materials and quality. He can't compete with those factories that cut corners on price. He was squeezed out of the mainstream market. But the product quality and production efficiency are absolutely fine.
Mr. Wright, this is urgent. This is the list of our first batch of needed supplies. Please take a look. Can you arrange production as soon as possible? We must not delay Mr. Carter's company operations.
Ms. Sterling, don't worry. Mr. Carter's business is my business. I'll arrange it right away. I'll have the workers rush. This production line for you will go full throttle. Within 3 days, I guarantee timely delivery. The best quality goods will be delivered.
Mr. Carter, I can't thank you enough. If it weren't for you, I really don't know what I would have done.
It was nothing, but don't let your guard down. Karen's plan failed, and she won't give up easily. She will definitely find other ways to cause trouble. You need to prepare in advance.
I understand. This was an accident, but also a lesson. Once this shipment is delivered, I'll immediately start building my own supply chain. I will never give Karen any opportunity again. Today is Fiona's delivery day. If she can't deliver, Arthur's company will definitely be paralyzed. Let's see what they do. Oh, Mr. Carter is here. Well, wasn't I right? Fiona is all show and no substance. Now look, the entire company's supplies are cut off. Business is delayed. The loss is not a small sum, is it? But considering our 8 years of friendship, as long as you now bring the renewal contract over to me and personally apologize to me, I'll reluctantly help you through this crisis. How about it? Impossible. Absolutely impossible. The Ocean City channels, I already secured them.
Karen in Ocean City, not every business person, sells their conscience by the pound.
Fiona. Arthur. You just wait. Hello, Mr. Wright. It's me, Karen. Get some guys over here for a job. Money is no problem.
Mr. Carter, something terrible happened. Downstairs. There's a huge mess. Karen brought a mob of reporters and thugs, and they've trapped Ms. Sterling.
Everyone, come and see. It's this homewrecker. She used underhanded, dirty tricks to seduce Mr. Carter of Apex Group, and she stole our family's 8-year contract. We're a helpless widow and orphan, now ruined by her, and we can't survive.
Look at how she's dressed, all dolled up. Who would have thought her heart is so vicious?
These days, for money, people will do anything. Poor mother and daughter.
Ms. Sterling, may I ask, what's your relationship with Mr. Carter? Do you admit you sold your body for the contract?
Fiona, think you're so smart, huh? Today I'll turn you into a rat that everyone hates. I'll make sure you never get back up. You're insane. Everyone, look, she's guilty. She even tried to hit me. Help me, everyone. Judge for yourselves. I did not. That's not true. Ah!
Everyone stop.
Arthur, that's what you get for messing with me. With all the media here today. A single word from me can ruin your company's reputation and your personal image in an instant. But I'm not heartless. If you just right here in front of everyone sign a 10-year renewal contract with me and bump up the consumables profit by another 20%, I'll have them. Leave immediately.
Karen, don't take everyone for a fool.
Arthur, you're just picking on us, a helpless widow and orphan. You ruined my business. I can't even afford to pay my staff. My daughter and I are about to starve. Today, you must, in front of all the media, give me an explanation.
Mr. Carter, regarding Ms. Miller's accusations that you dumped your business partner and oppressed the weak, how do you respond?
Does Apex Group, a well-known company, really just prey on helpless widows and orphans to make a killing? Please explain to the public.
Since you media folks claim to be fair, today let's rip off this veil completely. Let's see who the real victim is. Ms. Miller's so-called 8-year partnership was just me, Arthur Carter, for old time's sake, giving her Glimmer Stationery over $200,000 in profit every year. But what did she give me in return? What? Mercury-laced ink cartridges, refurbished pens that skip, and copy paper with 3 times the legal limit of formaldehyde. Because of these crappy supplies, in the past 6 months, my company has scrapped 30 high-precision plotters. What Ms. Sterling supplied were the real lifesavers of quality products. What's more absurd is a few days ago I was in her store borrowing a pen to sign something. This Karen had the nerve to demand a rental fee of $2.
Wow, making over $200,000 off him a year and charging $2 for borrowing a pen. Is her heart that black?
Classic case of biting the hand that feeds you. How dare she call herself a helpless widow and orphan? She's a bloodsucker.
You're lying. You made all this up to get out of the contract. Everything I sell is authentic and perfect. Mr. Carter, with the media watching, you'd better have proof.
Evidence? You bet I do. Evidence. Of course I do. I've got proof not only of how she cut corners on quality, but also that the supplies Karen provided are substandard. They're gradually harming the health of thousands of employees in my company.
What, is that true?
Just yesterday, we sent all the supplies that Karen previously provided to a third-party professional testing agency. The test results show that the branded ink cartridges provided by Karen are already moldy and deteriorated inside. More seriously, the pen refills and printer supplies all have leakage and chemical waste issues. Long-term use of these toxic substances will cause irreversible harm to my employees' health.
Ms. Miller, is what Mr. Carter said true? Did you really use chemical waste to pass off as genuine ink cartridges?
This is no longer just business fraud. This is chronic poisoning. Where is your conscience?
You're lying. You've used them for years. Why hasn't anything happened? This is a fake report you made just to break the contract. I think the real problem is Fiona's goods. Go investigate her. Her prices are so low. They must be substandard products from shady sources. They don't meet national safety standards. You evil capitalists, to save money, you use this garbage to fool the employees. You don't care whether they live or die.
Do you have any response to this? Please answer directly.
These are the complete product certifications and professional test reports for all of Aurora Stationery's supplies. In black and white, it's very clear. All supplies provided by Ms. Sterling have passed the International ISO 901 Quality Management Certification and National Compulsory Product Certification. Each test result far exceeds national standards. As for the low prices you mentioned, that's because Ms. Sterling optimized the supply chain and cut out middlemen like you who take kickbacks and poison people. You parasitic middleman. I, Arthur Carter, do business based on win-win and integrity. The reason I chose to partner with Ms. Fiona Sterling is not because of any shady relationship, but because Aurora Stationery can provide my company and my employees with better quality, better service, and safer products. This is being responsible to my business and to every employee who trusts me.
Ms. Miller, regarding the evidence Mr. Carter presented, do you have anything else to say?
The supplies you provided have serious quality issues. Did you know about this from the very beginning?
This is business fraud, even intentional harm. Please give us an explanation right now.
These are all forgeries. My supplies are absolutely fine.
Forged? Karen, have you forgotten? 8 years ago, you came to me on your own and signed this lifetime quality guarantee.
Mr. Carter, thank you so much. You gave me such a great opportunity. I can never repay you, Mr. Carter. Please keep this guarantee. I promise every shipment from now on will be top quality, and the service too. Fake. All fake. I never signed. I know nothing. This is not my signature. You forged it.
You say it's forged. Then we can take this agreement, along with all past purchase orders we both signed, and every invoice, and send them to the most authoritative handwriting verification center. I mean, one forged document, maybe. But hundreds of documents, all forged? Karen, I didn't want to go this far. Unfortunately, you chose this path. Here is the summary of all purchase orders over 8 years. 8 years, Apex Group from your Glimmer Stationery purchased office supplies totaling $2,560,000. Among them, defective and toxic products account for over 40%. According to the guarantee, you not only have to refund all the payments, but also pay 50% liquidated damages. I'm only calculating the basic compensation liability. For the direct economic losses caused to my company by the defective products, $1 million. For the toxic materials that may cause health damage to my employees, compensation for mental and physical injury, $1 million. Total, $2 million. Regarding Karen Miller's commercial fraud and production and sale of counterfeit goods, our company will immediately file a lawsuit. We will pursue all legal liabilities without leniency. I also want to take this opportunity to tell everyone Apex Group welcomes all honest business partners, but for any treacherous individuals, we will pursue them to the end.
Oh my god.
So heartless. People like her should rot in jail.
Making dirty money and still dares to make trouble. We almost got fooled by her.
What a venomous woman.
Ms. Miller, a $2 million settlement. How do you plan to handle this?
Your actions are already criminal. Please immediately give us an explanation.
Notify the legal department. Start the lawsuit. Also, get me that kid's file, will you?
Well. The moment I step out, you guys start slacking off, huh? Just standing around like statues? You can forget about this month's bonus.
We quit. Karen, this crappy job can go to hell. We're all resigning.
What? Resigning? Have you lost your minds? You just up and quit like that? Fine, you can leave, but this month's pay gets cut in half.
Cut in half? You've got nerve talking about docking pay. We work our tails off every month, and after you're done, how much is left? A notebook in the wrong place, $20 off. Sit in a chair to catch our breath for more than 10 minutes, $50 off. Do you think we're machines?
And this clock, you deliberately set it 10 minutes fast. We're late every single day. $10 for being late. After a month, just the late fees cost us hundreds of dollars. What kind of person are you?
In the back warehouse, it's piled high with fake and shoddy ink cartridges and pen refills. That chemical smell gives everyone a headache. I've told you so many times, you won't even buy us the cheapest mask, not one. Now we're quitting, and you still want to dock pay? Karen, is your heart made of stone?
You trying to start a mutiny? Let me tell you, this store has rules. You have to give 2 weeks notice. If you just walk out now, the losses come out of your pay.
We're telling you right now, if you settle up our wages nicely, we'll leave immediately. If not, we're going straight to the Market Supervision Bureau to report you. Everything sold here is counterfeit and substandard. We stock the shelves every day. We know which is real. We know better than anyone. You make us take those knockoffs that cost tens of dollars and sell them for hundreds. That's fraud. The fine will be way more than our wages.
You bunch of saints. Haven't I been good to you? I'm a single mother raising a child, and you all gang up to bully a helpless widow and orphan.
Spare us the sob story. When you docked our pay, did you think we were someone else's children or parents? Pay up.
Fine, I'll pay you. But you have to delete the video. No one reports me. Otherwise, you won't get a single cent. Hello, Ms. Miller, right. I looked at that contract. No problem. Don't worry, Director Harris. The payment is fine. We've been working together for a long time. Hello, is this Director Harris? This is Karen from Glimmer Stationery. Yes. Well, our store recently, to free up cash flow, has all supplies at rock bottom prices. Would you like to...
Sorry, the number you have dialed is busy.
Hello, Manager Liu. I'm busy right now. Don't call me again. Mr. Wang? Please, I need your help. I'm begging you. Arthur. It's all your fault. You ruined my business. The best mom. I've been killing myself to hold this family together. Working from dawn to dusk, I wanted to give you the best of everything. Why? You just won't listen to me. That day I asked you to say one word, just one word, and we wouldn't have ended up in this mess today. I'm useless. I couldn't protect this family. But what did I do wrong? Why? Why is this happening? Hello? I want to report something.
We have a goal. Can I help you?
We are from the Market Supervision Administration. We received a formal complaint stating that your company is suspected of long-term procurement and use of unbranded office supplies and major issues with tax evasion. The whistleblower provided detailed evidence, and it's a serious matter. Now please, cooperate with the inspection immediately.
That's absolutely impossible. All our purchases have proper channels and invoices. Our taxes are handled by one of the top accounting firms in the industry, and we conduct annual self-audits. How could there be such a problem?
Ma'am, please calm down. We only go by the evidence. Whether there's a problem will be known after the inspection. Now please, Mr. Carter, cooperate with us by immediately providing the procurement records of the past 3 years and the general tax ledger. If you refuse, it will be considered obstruction of justice.
Cooperate? Of course we'll fully cooperate. However, before that, I have a small suggestion.
What suggestion?
To prove our company's innocence and to ensure that this inspection process is truly open, fair, and impartial, I would like your entire inspection process to be live-streamed online.
Sure. It's public enforcement, and we welcome public scrutiny.
Grabbing popcorn. This company's boss has some guts, daring to broadcast a tax inspection live.
Probably just bluffing.
Hello, netizens. These are the standard documents that Aurora Stationery provides to all clients, including the manufacturer's authorization for each batch of goods, national quality inspection reports, and the tax system's directly issued, instantly verifiable digital invoices. We guarantee that every item from Aurora has a clear origin and is fully documented with evidence to back it up.
Now that's a legitimate company. I just checked the invoices are all real. The person who reported them must be an idiot.
Mr. Carter, after our strict inspection, your company's procurement channels, product qualifications, and tax accounts, we found absolutely no problems. The complaint is completely fabricated.
For such malicious reports that disrupt normal market order through defamation, we will pursue the legal responsibility of the whistleblower. Additionally, for a company like yours that operates with integrity, transparency, and honesty, we will also report this.
To recommend your company for the Model Integrity
Enterprise of the Year Award.
Thank you both for your impartial enforcement, and thank you, netizens, for your oversight. Aurora Stationery welcomes all scrutiny in the sunlight.
You're a business genius. This isn't crisis management. It's the best free advertisement ever. In just this 1 hour, Aurora's website servers are almost overloaded. Several major chain supermarkets purchasing directors have called personally to sign exclusive supply agreements with us. But I really want to know who was so foolish as to send us such an amazing gift. She dug her own grave with her own hands.
I gave her a chance. She chose her own doom.
No way. Absolutely no way. Those accounts, those quality inspection reports, where did he pull them from? It's only been a few days. How could he possibly have replaced everything? It's over. Completely over. Leo, what are you doing here?
Karen, $60,000. We agreed you'd use my goods to take down Arthur's company, get the supply rights, and you'd pay me back this money with interest. Now your plan failed. Where's my money?
Leo, please just give me a few more days. It's all Arthur's fault. He's a bastard.
I don't care about Arthur or anybody else. I only care about money.
Leo, look, the goods are right here. Let me offset the debt with these goods. These are hot items. Definitely worth the price. Ha 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 ha.
Offset debt? Karen, this crap might fool those office workers and young professionals. But you think it can fool me? These things, what illegal factory did they come from? I know better than you. The factory price for this stuff is pennies, and you sell it for over $10. Do you think I'm Arthur, that kind of sucker?
Huh?
Your little drama with Arthur has nothing to do with me. I only care about money. Arthur is suing you. Everyone in our circle has known about this for a long time. Don't expect to use him as a shield. I'll give you 3 days. $60,000, not a cent less. I'm only doing this out of respect for our years of working together. If it were anyone else, I wouldn't give them a single extra day. If you can't pay up in 3 days, you know what I can do.
Leo, I'll pay. I definitely will. I'll sell my house. I'll sell everything I own. I'll sell the house. I'll definitely get you that $60,000 and pay you back. I heard Karen owes a lot of money. Those creditors come to her door every day, causing trouble. To pay off the debt, she has already sold her house. Now, she's moved with Chloe into a rented room in an urban slum. She doesn't even dare to open the store during the day. It seems she's trying to take those knockoffs and go somewhere to scam people.
That has nothing to do with me anymore. Everyone must pay for what they've done. This is her karma.
Hey, you again. I told you this spot is off limits for vending.
What am I gonna do?
Don't catch a cold.
Arthur. Right. I'll go find Arthur. He used to be so soft-hearted. If I beg him, he'll definitely help me. Mr. Carter! Mr. Carter, I was wrong. I was really wrong. That overpriced $10 pen, partnering with that sweatshop, it was all a moment of weakness. I was blinded by greed. Please, for the sake of our partnership over all these years, please forgive me just this once. I'm a monster. I'm ungrateful. For the sake of our years of partnership and for the sake of my daughter I need to raise, please spare me this one time. Ever since I didn't renew the contract, all my old customers left. New customers came once and never came back. The inventory in my store is all sitting unsold. I'm drowning in debt. I even sold my house. I've learned my lesson. I truly know I was wrong. Mr. Carter, please help me one last time. You are respected in this industry. If you're willing to help me, my stationery store will surely recover. Can you just place one more order with me, even if it's just one box of A4 paper? As long as others see that you're still working with me, they'll all come back. I swear, from now on, I'll never cheat anyone again. Name your price. If you just agree, you can name any price.
Karen, you're wrong. Your business ended up like this, not because of a pen, a printer, or even because you reported someone.
Then, what is it then?
Karen, you're wrong. Your business ended up like this not because of a pen, a printer, or even because you reported someone.
Then, what is it?
Because you lost your conscience a long time ago. When you opened your store, you kept telling every customer you sold at a fair price. But what you did was the most shameless thing in the world.
I was wrong, Mr. Carter. I really know I was wrong. I have nothing now. Please just give me another chance. No matter what, I want to keep the business going.
You can't even have a conscience for your own daughter. How can you even talk about business? All these years, the money you made, where did it all go? Buying luxury goods? Getting beauty treatments, getting yourself all dolled up, but what about your daughter, Chloe? Did you ever buy her any decent clothes? Did you ever sign her up for an extracurricular class?
I will change. I will turn over a new leaf. I will run my business properly and treat Chloe well. Mr. Carter, as long as you work with me again, I'll do anything you ask.
A chance? I gave you one. In life and in business, you only get one chance. You've run out of chances.
Happy now? Now we've got nothing left. House is gone, store is gone, even that last shred of hope is gone. I told you to beg him. Why didn't you? If only you'd listened a bit, would we have ended up like this? I'm talking to you, can't you hear? You jinx burden. Since the day you were born, I haven't had a single good day.
Karen, 3 days are up. Where's the money?
Leo, just give me a few more days. I'll find a way, I swear.
Find a way? Your house is sold?
Your store's gone under, and Arthur Carter,
He has even sued you.
how are you going to find a way?
With that old face of yours?
Leo, take all this. Please just give me a few more days.
This little bit? Not even enough for interest. Karen, I told you long ago, my money isn't so easy to dodge. Since you can't pay up, we'll have to take something else instead.
Leo, no. She's just a child. Please spare her. I'm begging you. I'll pay back the money, I promise. I'll borrow it. I'll sell my blood.
Now you know she's your daughter? When you used her as a tool to play the sympathy card, why didn't you think of that? When you took your anger out on her by beating and scolding her, why didn't you think of that? Huh? The debt is yours. It's got nothing to do with a child. But rules are rules. Tomorrow at this time, if you can't pay back the money, I will apply to the police department and the court to carry out mandatory enforcement. Then you and your daughter will be reunited behind the iron bars of the police department.
Leo, why waste words on her? We still have the next one.
Let her run. Maybe it's better she's gone. It'll give you some peace and quiet to focus on raising the money. Karen, listen up. Before noon tomorrow, principal and interest, not a cent less. If you can't pay this money, we'll follow the contract. I'm not your only creditor. Then who can protect you? You think it over.
No, can't let her run.
Mr. Carter, there's a little girl downstairs, and I think she's Karen Miller's daughter, who is soaking wet and looks like she's about to collapse.
Call an ambulance right now. Chloe, tell me, what happened? Why did you run away alone?
Arthur, I don't want to be with Mom anymore because she's going to kill me. So please don't send me back.
I always thought my revenge was thorough enough, but I was wrong as for a demon who's lost all humanity. Just bankrupting her is far from enough. So Chloe, don't be afraid. I'm here, and from now on, no one can ever hurt you.
Hello, is this the Child Protection Services? Director White, I have a situation here.
Arthur, let me in. I want to see my daughter. Chloe, Mom's here to pick you up.
Karen, you don't have the right to see her anymore.
Ms. Miller, we are from Child Protection Services. We received a report and have sufficient evidence that you have engaged in long-term abuse, psychological manipulation, and child abandonment. According to the Child Protection Act, we have decided to temporarily revoke your custody. We are placing Chloe in a welfare institution for protection. Moving forward, we will be filing a lawsuit against you.
It's you. Arthur, you did this. She's my daughter. What right do you have to take her away?
When you treated her like a cash cow in a punching bag, did you ever think she was your daughter? For your own selfish desires, when you pushed her to the brink, did you ever think she was just an 18-year-old kid?
I've got nothing left.
Some people are simply unfit to be parents, and her karma is just beginning.
Chloe's been here for a week, but she barely interacts with our staff or communicates. Every day she just sits by the window, staring into space, and she doesn't want to go back to school or study.
Have you arranged psychological counseling?
Yes, we have, but Chloe is very guarded toward others. The school counselor says she needs time. And even more, she needs someone she trusts to stay with her.
Arthur? Will you send me back?
No, no one will send you back. I promised you, and I'll keep my word.
But Mom said no one will truly care for me. She said I'm a burden. Whoever takes me in is unlucky.
You're not a burden. You are a very brave and amazing person. You were able to stand up to your mom. You chose between family and right and wrong and made the right choice.
Do you know
how much courage that takes? I'm not sure I even could do that.
Chloe, this is your admission letter.
Really, is it for me?
Are you brave enough to face it? Leave the rest to me.
Admission letter. I want to start a new life.
Director White, Chloe's situation is more serious than I thought. I want to apply to be her temporary guardian. Let her leave here and recover in a normal family environment.
We all appreciate your kindness, but to apply for temporary custody, we need to go through legal procedures, and Karen currently hasn't been officially stripped of custody. It's just temporarily suspended. If she appeals or files an objection, things could get messy.
I won't miss a single step of the necessary procedures. You just need to tell me what documents are needed, and I'll fully cooperate.
Director White, we've already hired Ocean City's best family law team to handle this matter. They are ready for evaluation at any time.
All right. I'll get the list of documents to you as soon as possible. But there's something I must tell you in advance. Karen's been coming to the center's entrance every day. Sometimes she stands there for hours. She keeps shouting that she wants to see her daughter. The security guards have to escort her away, but she comes back the next day. I'm afraid she might do something extreme.
She doesn't deserve to see this child again. Director White, if she comes to harass again, call the police directly. Chloe's safety must be the top priority.
Chloe, Mommy's here to pick you up. Come on out. Mom won't hit you. Mom will never hit you again.
Ma'am, how many times have I told you? You don't have visitation rights now. Stop making a scene.
Or we'll call the police. I carried her for 10 months and gave birth to her. What gives you the right to keep me from seeing her? It's Arthur who put you up to it, right? He took away the child I gave birth to, and he's killing my daughter.
Miss Miller, please calm down. According to the court's temporary injunction, before the custody dispute is resolved, you temporarily do not have visitation rights. This is not instigated by anyone. It's the law.
The law? I endured hardships to raise her until she was 18. Now a piece of paper takes my daughter away. Is there any justice in this world?
Ms. Miller, when your daughter was brought in, she had 17 bruises of various ages on her arm. And you call that enduring hardships?
Ms. Miller, take care of yourself. Making a scene at the gate like this does you no good in getting your daughter back. Instead, it will make the judge think you are emotionally unstable and unfit as a guardian.
Who are you?
Victor Vance, Vanguard Media Group. Speaking of which, Arthur and I are in the same business, more precisely, competitors. You worked with Arthur for 8 years. his company's operations, core clients, and which areas are vulnerable, you know these things better than anyone. Ms. Miller, you want your daughter back, your dignity back, and you want Arthur to pay. Crying here all by yourself won't achieve that. But if you're willing to talk with me, maybe I can help you.
What do you want from me?
Arthur's weakness.
Pleasure doing business.
Arthur's weakness.
Pleasure doing business.
Not bad. Arthur's company's core client list signed artist contract expiration dates, the progress of several large projects in the works, and even who in his middle management has friction with him. Karen, these 8 years as a supplier haven't been wasted. Your ears are sharp.
Mr. Vance, is this enough? You said if I cooperate, you'd help me get my daughter back and take Arthur down.
Take Arthur down? You're thinking too small. What I'm going to do isn't to take him down, but swallow him whole. Apex Media, over the past 3 years, has secured 60% of Ocean City's large-scale commercial event planning orders. They also signed 5 hot artists under exclusive agency. Advertising revenue has doubled 3 years straight. He's become too dominant. The entire Ocean City media circle dances to his tune, but the higher you stand, the more fragile your foundation. What's the core asset of a media company? Not the office building, not the equipment. It's people. It's signed artists, core team, and trust with clients. If we pry these 3 things away from him one by one, Apex Media will be an empty shell.
You mean poach his people?
Not just poach people. You just said Apex Media has a municipal city promotional video bid next month, right? That project in the Ocean City media industry is the biggest deal. Arthur is determined to win it. He's already poured a ton of manpower into the preliminary planning. If I can find out in advance about his creative proposal and pricing strategy, precisely undercut him at the bidding meeting, and precisely overtake him, this $6 million deal will be mine. And Arthur, having lost this project, will not only suffer a heavy blow, but also let his clients see that Apex Media's era has passed.
Mr. Vance, regarding that project's creative proposal, although I haven't seen it directly, but Arthur's assistant Sophie has a habit. She often prints important documents and places them on the file rack outside the office for Arthur to sign. Back when I was making deliveries, I'd see them when I walked by. If we can get someone to sneak in...
No need for that risk. You just need to use the remnants of your old connections to help me contact someone, and that's enough. Apex Media's creative director, Ryan. He's been at the company for 6 years, extremely capable, but hasn't been promoted to VP. Based on what you told me, he holds a grudge against Arthur. Those types are easy to bribe.
Okay, Ryan and I have done business before. His wife likes to use the premium pens from my shop. I also throw in an extra 2 boxes for him. This favor is enough for me to ask him out for dinner.
Very good. However, Ms. Miller, I'm helping you win the lawsuit to get your daughter back and help you get your business back on track. All of this costs money. You're neck deep in debt. This money is just a loan from me. Once it's done, you'll need to pay me back in other ways.
Fine. However you say, I'll pay it back just as long as I can turn things around.
Good.
What's the discount on this notebook? Could you hand me that one, the one on top? Mr. Carter, 3 months ago I was worried about sourcing a box of A4 paper, and now the flagship store is opening. Honestly, sometimes I feel like it's a dream.
This isn't a dream. It's something you earned through your own ability and integrity step by step.
It's not just my ability. Back then, when no supplier would sell to me, you were the one who led me to Mr. Wright. When Karen Miller came with people to cause trouble, you stood in front and shielded me from all attacks. Without you, there would be no Aurora Stationery today.
Miss Sterling, you don't have to talk about gratitude. With a qualified pen and a qualified sheet of paper, you proved that conscience matters more than tactics. You taught me that.
Mr. Carter, you usually seem so cold, but I didn't expect you to be so moving when you speak.
I have some bad news. I just got a notice from the court. Karen Miller hired Attorney Davis as her counsel and has formally filed a motion to restore custody, demanding to take Chloe back.
Attorney Davis, the most famous family law attorney in Ocean City. Where did Karen get the money to hire him?
I asked around. Attorney Davis is working pro bono this time. Someone is backing him.
Who?
Still checking, but it's said to be related to Vanguard Media Group.
Victor Vance, he's finally made his move.
Victor Vance from Vanguard Media Group. How did he get mixed up with Karen?
Karen worked with me for 8 years and knows a lot of insider stuff about the media company. Victor isn't trying to help Karen. He wants to use her as a stepping stone to get to me.
What do we do then? What if the court actually awards custody of Chloe back to Karen?
No, it won't. No matter how much Victor spends, the court cares about evidence and facts. Chloe's injuries, Karen's behavior record, the Child Protection Center's evaluation report, these are what the judge bases the verdict on. Victor can help her hire the most expensive lawyer, but he can't change the facts. However, since Victor has made his move, he won't just play the custody card. Sophie, notify all core departments of the company. Starting today, we're entering maximum confidentiality status. All project documents and client information must be managed by designated personnel. Any unauthorized access is prohibited.
Mr. Carter, is there something we don't know about?
Victor Vance always works with 3 moves. First, cut off your external support, then poach your people, and finally steal your clients. He's interested in Karen not because of her tears, but because she has my 8 years of trade secrets in her head.
Mr. Carter, we found out that 3 days ago, our creative director, Ryan, was invited to the most expensive private club in Ocean City for dinner. The one who invited him was Karen Miller.
What was inside that envelope?
Not sure yet. But Ryan has been acting strange since he came back that day and even made an excuse to leave early. That project originally had nothing to do with Ryan.
Victor Vance wants to use Ryan to steal our bidding proposal.
Mr. Carter, if Ryan really leaks the proposal to Vanguard Media, then at the bidding meeting, we'll be completely exposed to them. That project has a budget of $6 million, and it's our most important deal this year.
Sophie, don't tip him off. If Ryan wants to see the bidding proposal, let him see it.
What?
Prepare 2 sets of proposals, 1 real, 1 fake. The fake proposal must look exactly like the real one with flashy creativity and competitive pricing so that Ryan thinks he hit the jackpot. Once he gives the fake proposal to Victor Vance and Victor uses it to prepare for the bid, we'll present the real proposal at the last minute and make him look foolish right at the review meeting.
Mr. Carter, what are you up to?
Since Victor Vance wants to use my man as a spy, I'll use his own trick to give him a big surprise. Also, regarding Ryan, keep it quiet for now and let the legal department quietly gather evidence so after the bid is over, we can settle the score with him. Buddy, you have no idea that I've been at Apex for 6 years, 6 whole years. For every big project, I led the team and worked late on proposals, while all the credit went to Arthur, and the VP promotion was just empty promises year after year that never got delivered. Last year's Golden Crane Award commercial was directed by me, but the person standing on the stage was none other than... Carter!
Ryan, your talent is obvious to everyone in Ocean City. With your abilities, you shouldn't be working under Arthur as just a creative director. Mr. Vance said as long as you come over to Vanguard Media, the VP position is always open for you with triple your current salary.
But if I take the bidding proposal over, that's corporate espionage and it's illegal.
Ryan, this is a gift from Mr. Vance, $100,000 just for you. Regarding the proposal, just think of it as giving your new boss a pledge of loyalty. Once you take the VP seat, why would you worry about not getting more rewards?
As for the proposal, I can get it the day after tomorrow. Victor Vance is doing. He's not just trying to mess with me in business. He also wants to make trouble for me in court. Don't worry, Mr. Carter. The evidence is on our side. No matter how Karen tries to cover it up, she can't erase the injuries on the child.
Court is now in session. Plaintiff, please state your claims.
Your Honor, my client, Mr. Carter, applies to become the ward Chloe's temporary guardian for the following reasons. First, the defendant, Karen Miller, has long subjected her child to physical abuse and emotional abuse. Chloe has 17 old and new injuries, as confirmed by a medical injury report. Second, the defendant has repeatedly used her child as a business tool, forcing her to kneel in public to gain sympathy. There are multiple eyewitnesses and video recordings. Third, due to debt disputes, the defendant has created an extremely poor living environment, completely lacking safe conditions for raising the child.
Your Honor, we have a different opinion. Regarding the so-called abuse, my client is a single mother who has raised her daughter alone for 18 years.
Under immense life pressure and multiple blows from business failures, she did have emotional outbursts and use improper disciplinary methods, but that does not equate to legal abuse. Furthermore, my client has deeply reflected and voluntarily enrolled in a parenting class.
These are Ms. Miller's psychological counseling records from the past month and her certificate of completion for the parenting class.
She has now found a new stable job and has the basic conditions to raise her child again. Plaintiff, what is your opinion on the materials provided by the defense?
Your Honor, 1 month of classes cannot prove that the defendant has changed her 18-year behavioral pattern. We request to obtain Chloe's psychological evaluation report from her time at Child Protection Services and to hear her true wishes. This is the most critical factor in a custody case.
Granted. This case will proceed to a second hearing at a later date. At that time, the court will hear the child's own opinion. Court is adjourned. The court will set a date. The second hearing will follow. Then we will hear from the child herself. Court is adjourned.
Arthur, you think hiring a lawyer means you can take my daughter from me? Let me tell you, as long as I'm alive, Chloe will always be a Miller.
Karen, you put on quite a show in court. The counseling records, the parenting certificate, and that outfit. All prepared by Victor Vance, right?
It's none of your business who hired my lawyer. The court is about evidence.
You can fool the judge for now, but you can't fool Chloe. That child knows better than anyone what kind of mother you are. When the second hearing comes, and she finally speaks for herself, will you be ready? It wasn't until the second court session that she spoke up on her own. For that day, are you ready?
Mr. Carter, things aren't looking good. This month we lost 3 long-term ad clients. After their contracts expired, none of them renewed. Instead, they signed new contracts with Vanguard Media.
It's not just client loss. Our negotiations with several new clients have also hit a wall. They were enthusiastic at first, but then suddenly ghosted us. They've been spreading rumors that we have chaotic internal management and unstable core staff.
Victor is spreading rumors. He's poaching our people while making the market think Apex Media is going under.
One more thing. Ryan worked late last night until 2 a.m. Security saw him printing tons of documents. I had it pull his computer logs. He accessed the city promotional video bid project's shared folder.
Which proposal did he see?
The fake proposal. The real proposal, per your instructions, is only stored on my personal encrypted hard drive. Only you and I and the whole company know about it.
Good. Let him take it.
Mr. Carter, Ryan has betrayed us. Aren't we going to deal with him?
Dealing with Ryan is easy, but Victor will just arrange a second and a third. My job isn't to catch spies, it's to make Victor fall into his own trap. The bidding meeting is in 2 weeks. Until then, everyone works as usual. Don't let Ryan notice anything unusual. Also, starting today, Aurora Stationery will fully upgrade our daily office supply provision. Sophie, coordinate with Ms. Sterling about this. Have the office supplies for over 300 employees switch to Aurora Stationery products. Since we're partners, we need to be spotless from head to toe. We can't let anyone using substandard products against us.
Understood.
Victor thinks by stealing my proposal he's sure to win. He doesn't know that the real game isn't even on the board. He doesn't know the real game isn't even on the board. Mr. Carter, I was going to update you about the city promotional video bid proposal. I looked into it, and there are a few things we can optimize. Ryan, that project is being handled by Director Harris. You don't need to worry. As for the one you're working on, the cosmetics brand ad proposal, it needs to be submitted next week. How's it going? Well, it's almost there. Ryan, you've been at Apex for 6 years. You're a veteran here. I've always thought your abilities are underappreciated. Once this round of bidding is over, let's sit down and talk about your career plan. How about that? Okay, thanks, Mr. Carter. Did he find something? No way, I covered my tracks perfectly.
Chloe, Mom really needs your help this time. All you have to do in court is say one sentence. Just one sentence. Say you want to come home with Mom. Just one sentence. Once I get Chloe back, the new job Mr. Vance arranged for me will be locked in. Let's just get past this hurdle first and then we'll talk. Once I get Chloe back, the new job Mr. Vance arranged for me will be secured. Let's just get past this hurdle, then we'll talk.
Chloe, who are you drawing? This is Arthur, and this is Fiona.
Chloe, Fiona came to see you. Look at this. It's from the National Art Publishing House, the latest textbook. It's got the latest painting techniques in the art world today. Check it out, see if you like it.
Fiona, next week the court people are coming to ask me questions. Will they send me back to Mom?
Chloe, listen, sweetie. In court, all Your Honor wants is to hear how you really feel. You don't need to please anyone, and there's nothing to be afraid of. Say whatever's on your mind. Just say it out loud. No matter what, Arthur and I will always protect you.
Fiona, I want to draw a picture. It's for Arthur.
Of course. What do you want to draw?
Draw a home. A home where no one hits me, screams at me, or rips up my drawings. Draw me a home. A home where nobody hits me, yells at me, or rips up my drawing of home.
Chloe, Mom missed you so much. Mom thinks about you every day.
Chloe, don't be nervous. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Just answer honestly based on how you really feel. Don't worry about anyone else in this room. Okay? First question. During your time at Child Protection Services, how have you been?
Pretty good. I have a clean bed. And I get enough to eat every day.
Second question. Would you like to go back to your mom and live with her?
I don't want to go back.
What are you talking about? Mom has changed. Mom won't hit you anymore. Don't you remember that pink dress I bought you?
The defendant, please be quiet. This is a courtroom. Chloe, can you tell me why?
When Mom's in a bad mood, she hits me. If I don't do well on a test, she hits me. If a customer returns something, she hits me. If business is bad, she hits me. She hits my arms with a hanger. She hits my back with a slipper. Then she cries. She says it's because she loves me too much that she hits me. But Your Honor, loving someone shouldn't be like that. Arthur and Fiona told me I can say what I really think without being afraid. Your Honor, I don't want to go back. I'm scared.
This court has fully heard the child's opinion, combined with previous evidence and the evaluation report. A ruling will be made within 7 business days. Court is adjourned.
Mr. Carter.
She said loving someone shouldn't be like this. An 18-year-old kid shouldn't say something like that.
Yeah, but she did. That means she couldn't take it anymore. Mr. Carter, you did the right thing. Arthur, you ruined everything for me. You took my daughter away. I cursed you to a miserable death.
Miss Sterling, thank you for taking care of Chloe these days. She was able to tell the truth in court today. You deserve more credit than I do.
I just did what any decent person would do, but you have to deal with lawsuits and Victor Vance, and the company has so many things to handle. You're not superhuman. You need to take care of yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not going down yet. Let's go. Let's go see Chloe first today. She must have been so scared in court.
Fiona, I'm so scared. I said I didn't want to go back. Will Mom hate me even more? No, she won't.
You did the bravest thing. No matter what happens, Arthur and I will always be with you. We'll never leave you.
Chloe, I made you a promise, remember? No one will ever hurt you again. You were very brave today. I'm proud of you.
Arthur, this painting is for you.
You drew it really well. Thank you, Chloe. Beautiful drawing. Thank you, Chloe.
Cinematic Ocean City. Using the camera to redefine the beauty of the city. Creative angle. Start with the city's nightscape. Focus on aerial shots and time lapses. Partner with world-renowned directors. Budget estimate, $5,600,000. Tell the creative department. For this proposal, adjust our bidding strategy. He's going international, so we'll go with a local vibe. Street life, that's our starting point. Play the emotional card. Price-wise, undercut him by $400,000. Quote, $5,200,000.
Mr. Vance, brilliant. Then the committee will think we're more down to earth. And better value for money?
It's more than just value. Arthur's proposal. I've already figured it out. On the day of the bidding, I'll have someone ask a few questions that'll exactly expose the flaws in his proposal. Then he won't have time to adjust. Arthur, oh, Arthur. You think you're the king of Ocean City? This chair needs a new owner.
Mr. Carter. 8 found it, Ryan's records. 3 days ago, he copied the proposal onto his personal USB drive. That night, his phone log showed a number. It's confirmed as Vanguard Media Group's administration department line.
Just as I thought. The proposal has already reached Victor's hands.
Good thing he got the fake proposal, Mr. Carter. The bidding meeting is only 10 days away. The real proposal's progress.
The product strategy design for the real proposal, I'm already on it. Not going international. Nor going with a local vibe. I want to take a path that no one could imagine.
What path?
Dialogue between old and new. Use Ocean City's old footage and today's city to create a time-space collage using old photos, old newsreel footage, and the same locations today. To compare, let the audience travel between two eras, not hiring an international big-name director. Hire a local Ocean City documentary director, authentic, warm, and rooted.
This idea is brilliant, and the cost is manageable. The quote can be under $4,600,000.
The focus isn't on price. The beauty of this proposal is, it's not just an ad, it's a love letter to Ocean City. The judges are all locals. Seeing old photos contrasted with today, the emotional punch is unstoppable. Sophie. From now on, this proposal is just between you and me. No one else can see it, including Ryan. On the day of the bidding meeting, I will present it myself on stage. Sophie. This proposal, from now on, only you and I know about it. No one else can see it, not even Ryan. On the day of the bidding meeting, I'll present it myself on stage.
Arthur, I've been studying your proposal for 10 days. I've prepared a countermeasure for every creative highlight. Today, you're destined to lose. Good morning, esteemed judges. Vanguard Media's bid this time is themed Everyday Life, Heart of the City. We don't go for flashy aerial shots or special effects. Instead, we point the camera at the city's most authentic, most touching ordinary people and their stories. The proposal's price is $5,200,000. Your cinematic Ocean City proposal is $2 million more than mine, and your creativity is hollow. Arthur, you're done for today.
Before my presentation, please let me show everyone a photo. This young man is my father. It was taken in 1993 on Liberty Street. He had just come to Ocean City for work. Our proposal is called Dialogue Between Old and New. Using historical footage and today's real scenes to create a time-space contrast montage, every shot is narrated by Ocean City residents, telling their own and the city's stories. No celebrities, no aerial shots, no special effects. It's about every real person in this city and the real roads they've walked on.
That's wrong. This isn't the proposal Ryan gave me.
The price is kept under $4,600,000, which is 20% below the market average, with no compromise on quality. The bid must be kept within $4,600,000. That's 20% below the market average. Quality will never be compromised.
Arthur, you knew all along.
Knew what?
Ryan. You deliberately let him get the fake proposal. Then, you made me follow that fake proposal to plan my counter. From the very start, you were fishing. Do you think I'd still, like before, let you push me around? Let me tell you, this time, I will make sure you lose everything, down to your last shirt.
Mr. Vance, you're right. But have you considered that if you hadn't given in to greed and paid for my trade secrets, even if I had set out 100 baits, I wouldn't have caught you? Mr. Vance, I have a piece of advice for you. People in the media industry should rely on creativity and integrity, not theft and schemes. You spent a fortune to bribe my employees, used Karen as a pawn, and even interfered with the bank to withdraw the loan to disrupt my supply chain. These tactics, at best, are unfair competition. At worst, they're commercial crime. You'd better pray that the evidence I have never ends up in court.
Arthur, are you threatening me?
Not a threat, a reminder. I don't want to go to court because that would be bad for the entire Ocean City media industry and for everyone in it. But if you keep playing dirty tricks, whether against my company, my partners, or even an 18-year-old kid, I will make you understand what consequences mean.
Arthur, you've won this round. But this game isn't over yet.
Ryan? $100,000. You worked at Apex Media for 6 years. Salary and bonuses? Over 6 years, you earned over $600,000. And you traded 6 years of trust for $100,000 of betrayal. Was it worth it? Mr. Carter, I know I was wrong. I was tricked by Karen Miller, that woman. She said Victor could give me the VP position. You're an adult. No one can trick someone who doesn't want to be tricked. You were unhappy that I didn't promote you. That's a fact. I can reflect on that. But you chose to sell company secrets. That's a character issue. It has nothing to do with anyone else. Effective today, you are no longer an employee of Apex Media. The legal department will conduct a thorough review of your actions. If it involves illegal activities, we will pursue legal action. Also, that $100,000 is illicit money. Not a single cent stays with you. Mr. Carter, please give me one more chance. I gave you chances. For 6 years, I gave you plenty of chances. Ryan, in life and work, if you lose your conscience, you have nothing. These words, remember them. In life and business, lose your conscience, and you've got nothing.
Mr. Carter, the court's ruling is in. The court finds that Karen Miller has committed severe domestic violence and that Chloe expressly states she does not want to live with the defendant. The court orders an immediate suspension of Karen Miller's custody rights and appoints Mr. Carter as Chloe's temporary guardian for a term of 1 year. After that, based on how things are, we'll reassess it.
Perfect. Sophie, I need you to handle a few things. First, near my place, rent a 2-bedroom apartment and fix up a room for Chloe that's just for her. Paint the walls sky blue, since she loves that color. Second, get in touch with the best university nearby and handle the transfer. Third, set up dinner with Ms. Sterling. Chloe's first day out of that house, someone should be with her.
Mr. Carter, are you asking her out?
It's a work thing.
Sure, work thing.
Arthur, Fiona, can I go now?
Sure. Let's go back home.
Come on! Arthur's taking you home.
After we get home, I want you, Arthur, to be my sketch model.
Okay. Anything you say, I'll do.
When we get home, I want you, Arthur, to be my sketch model. Sure.
Mr. Vance, the court ruled custody's been terminated. Chloe was taken by Arthur.
I know. The bidding project was won by Apex Media. What Ryan gave you is fake.
Fake? Impossible. Ryan said it's from the company server, the original proposal.
Arthur fooled you. Your usefulness ends here.
You can't do this. You promised to help me get Chloe back and rebuild my career.
Partnership is about value. You're useless now. The debt with interest, $120,000, must be repaid within a month, or the collectors will show no mercy.
I'm just a pawn. Arthur and Victor are both using me. Then who's the enemy?
Arthur, you're back. Fiona made braised pork ribs. They smell amazing.
Mm-hmm. If Fiona made it, it must be delicious.
Mr. Carter, I may be a businesswoman, but my cooking skills are on par with a pro. Come on, wash your hands and let's eat.
Arthur, have some.
Thank you, Chloe. You should eat more too. You're still growing.
This man may look cold and distant, always putting on an all-business attitude. But the way he treats Chloe shows his true gentleness. Mr. Carter, there's something I want to tell you. Since Chloe moved in, she's been doing much better. But sometimes in the middle of the night, she still has nightmares. When she wakes up, she just sits on the bed, staring blankly until dawn. She needs a real home, not just temporary custody. She needs the kind of sense of security that never fades.
I know. So I've already asked my lawyer to prepare the formal adoption application.
You're going to formally adopt her?
Temporary custody has an expiration date. In a year, if Karen comes causing trouble again and hires a lawyer to sue, Chloe would be thrown back into the storm. I don't want her to go through that again. A formal adoption. We'll give her an identity no one can take away.
A single man like you adopting a girl? There might be many legal obstacles, background checks, home visits, social assessments. The procedures are very complicated.
So, Ms. Sterling, during the adoption review, they might ask if Chloe has a female role model in her life. If you don't mind, could you act as Chloe's life coach and assist with the reviews and home visits?
Arthur, honestly, even when asking for help, you make it sound like signing a contract. Of course I will. You don't need to be so formal. I'd be happy to. Of course. Don't worry about that. I'm happy to. Chloe. Mom just wanted to see you.
Karen, the court ruled that you don't have visitation rights. You showing up here already violates the restraining order.
I'm not here to cause trouble. Arthur, I'm begging you, just hear me out. I'm here to warn you, Victor Vance. Victor hasn't given up on the bidding. He lost that round. He hates your guts. He's looking into you now, your personal background, your father's past. He says if he finds some dirt on you, he can completely destroy your reputation in Apex Medias.
Why are you telling me this?
Because Victor dumped me too. After losing the bid, he completely turned on me. He forced me to repay him $120,000. I already owe Leo $60,000. Together, that's almost $200,000. I have nothing left, Arthur. Nothing at all. I don't expect you to forgive me or help me. I just want, before I completely crash, to do something that's not so terrible. Watch out for Victor. He's 1,000 times worse than me.
Thanks for the tip, but Karen, from now on, don't show up in front of Chloe anymore. The things you did, the damage is already done. A tip can't make up for that.
Chloe. Mom, sorry.
Arthur, Mom seems to have changed.
Yeah, but some wounds don't just disappear because someone changes. Let's go, Chloe. Mr. Harris from the Study Abroad office is still waiting to start your training. But with some wounds, just because things change doesn't mean they can be treated like they never happened. Come on, Chloe, let's go. Mr. Harris from the Study Abroad office is waiting to give you the orientation.
Mr. Carter, about what Karen said, do you believe her?
What she said? I can't verify it right now, but I know Victor's style well enough. Losing that bid won't make him back off, it'll only make him more reckless. digging into my background, that my father started in Ocean City from nothing and built everything from scratch. He worked construction, saved up, and opened a small printing shop. That's the predecessor of Apex Media. He was honest and hardworking his whole life, never did anything illegal, but he passed away early, and a lot of things weren't properly documented. If Victor tries to dig through those old records and make something out of them, or make up some dirt,
then what do we do?
We go on the offensive. Instead of waiting for him to spread rumors to attack me, I'd rather tell my father's story to the public first. Sophie, arrange a special interview, not a business report, but a story about the origins of Apex Media, a personal profile. Show how my father went from being a construction worker to owning a printing shop, and then how he turned that shop step by step into a media company. Tell it exactly as it happened. Open and honest, above board. That way, even if Victor tries to make up lies, he'll have no angle.
Got it. This is the best crisis management. Seize the initiative and use the truth to shut down the rumors.
One more thing. Dig into Victor's background. For someone so into scheming, I doubt his own hands are clean. Mr. Vance, Arthur's father's records are complete. The old man's entire life is spotless, not even a single ticket. For his printing shop, from opening to transition, all the paperwork is legal and compliant.
There's nothing we can use.
There is one thing, though. 20 years ago, when the shop was transitioning, there was an equity dispute with a partner. That partner later emigrated, and the case was dropped. But the records of this case are still on file at the Commerce Bureau. If we pull them out...
And spin them. An equity dispute. Good. We can work with this. Go find that partner and track him down. No matter what country he's in, bring him back.
Mr. Vance, if they find out that you're behind this...
No one will trace it back to me. Just do your job. Money is no issue.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Carter, many people only know that Apex Media is the benchmark of Ocean City's media industry, but they don't know that its predecessor was just a small printing factory. Could you tell us this story?
Sure. Apex Media's predecessor was called Apex Printing. It was founded by my father in 1995. He was 32 that year. He just walked off a construction site and quit that trade. With the $16,000 he had saved up over 6 years, he bought 2 second-hand printing presses and in a basement on Liberty Street, started the business. That was my father's first day in Ocean City. He was walking his bike with just $6 in his pocket. He often told me, in life and in business, there's only one principle: follow your conscience.
From a basement printing shop to today's largest media group in Ocean City, there must have been many difficulties along the way, right?
Countless. The hardest time was in 2003. The plant almost went under. Back then, everyone urged my father to give up, but he carried all the debt alone. He went door to door to find clients, handing out business card after business card. He said, as long as your work is worth the money they pay, the customers will come back. And they did come back.
I heard that during the transition, there were also some partner disputes.
There were. At that time, there was a partner who disagreed with my father over business philosophy. Eventually, they settled and he cashed out. The legal documents for this matter are on file with the Business Registration Bureau. All processes were legal and compliant, clear and transparent. My father often said when he was alive, in business, you can have disagreements, but you can't do wrong. He gave that partner every penny he was owed, not a single day overdue.
One last question. What do you think is the biggest influence your father had on you?
Conscience. He taught me no matter what industry you're in, conscience is the bottom line. A business without conscience, no matter how big, is just a sandcastle. One gust, and it crumbles. Apex Media got where it is not because I'm brilliant, it's because my father laid a clean, solid foundation.
Mr. Vance, this interview with Arthur Carter basically laid all his cards on the table. Now, if we try to use the equity dispute against him, not only will no one believe it, but it'll make us look like we're deliberately smearing him.
How did he know I was going to look into his father's past? Who tipped him off?
Could it be Karen Miller?
That lovely backstabber. That cute one. Traitor!
Excuse me, which one is Karen Miller? Karen Miller? Someone filed a report to the Internal Affairs Division in your name about Vanguard Media Group's alleged commercial bribery and unfair competition. The report includes audio evidence you provided personally. We need you to cooperate with the investigation.
I never reported anything.
The report was submitted through your former lawyer, Attorney Davis. He says he was acting on your behalf. Ms. Miller, please come with us.
It's all over.
Mr. Carter, big news. The authorities have officially launched an investigation into Vanguard Media Group for commercial bribery and unfair competition. Victor Vance has been placed under travel restrictions.
Mr. Carter, you don't seem surprised at all. Because I knew this day would come eventually. Over the years, Victor Vance's tactics in Ocean City's media circle weren't just aimed at me. How many companies has he poached from? How many shady tactics has he used to win projects? How many clients has he given kickbacks to? In the industry, everyone has seen it. He was just too confident, thinking no one would dare touch him.
Rumor has it the key evidence was the recording Karen Miller provided. Victor Vance instructed her to bribe Ryan, interfere with the bank's loan withdrawal, and plan corporate espionage against us. She recorded everything.
Karen recorded it?
Yeah, apparently when she and Victor Vance were working together, she secretly recorded several phone calls. But these recordings weren't submitted by her voluntarily. Attorney Davis submitted them on her behalf. After Victor Vance turned on him and dumped him, Attorney Davis went to the police himself.
Karen Miller? That woman has done nothing but selfish and harmful things her whole life. Yet in the end, because of her own cleverness, she accidentally did something right.
Mr. Carter, do you think she did it on purpose?
It doesn't matter anymore. What matters is, Victor Vance won't come bothering us anymore. Sophie, get back in touch with the clients we lost last quarter. Now that Victor Vance is in trouble, the clients he stole using unfair methods will quickly reconsider their partners. Also, call Mr. Wright and tell him the good news. His factory doesn't have to worry anymore about being sabotaged behind the scenes.
Got it.
Karen Miller. As for the call recording you provided, we have already conducted a technical analysis and confirmed it's authentic and valid. Victor Vance instructed you to bribe Apex Media employees and interfere with bank loans. We've confirmed all that. Since you're a witness, your cooperation will affect your sentence.
I understand.
One more thing, regarding the case where you're suspected of selling counterfeit goods, Apex Media's lawsuit is still ongoing. But considering that in the Vanguard Media case you provided key evidence, the prosecutor's office may recommend a lighter sentence.
Officer, can I ask you something? How's my daughter doing?
I'm not handling that part, but as far as I know, your daughter is now under the temporary guardianship of Mr. Carter. Her life and studies are stable.
Arthur, I just came from the lawyer's office. The adoption application materials have all been submitted. The lawyer said the social worker will schedule the first home visit next week.
Chloe got a certificate of commendation.
Really? That's great. Arthur, one more thing about Karen Miller. I heard she's cooperating with the police and she's being helpful. Even though she did a lot of bad stuff, in the end, those recordings really made a difference. Do you hate her?
I don't hate her exactly. She hurt Chloe. I can't forgive that. But she was also driven by her own greed and fear and pushed to the edge step by step. Some people aren't born bad. They just get lost. And once they do, they can't find their way back.
You really are a kind person.
It's not kindness. It's because my father taught me not to let others' mistakes ruin your own heart. All right, let's not sit on the curb. Chloe said she wants your tomato scrambled eggs. Come on, let's go.
Okay, be right there. Okay, be right there.
The court has found through trial that defendant Victor Vance, as Vanguard Media Group's actual controller, used commercial bribery to bribe a competitor's core employees and steal trade secrets, interfered with financial institutions' normal credit activities, disrupted market order, and the circumstances were severe. According to relevant laws, the defendant Victor Vance is sentenced to 4 years of imprisonment and fined $1 million. Vanguard Media Group is fined $2 million and has some of its business licenses revoked.
How did it go?
4 years.
It's finally over.
Yeah, it's over. Whether it's Karen Miller or Victor Vance, they all paid the price for their choices. But to be honest, in this process, there are no real winners. A woman ruined her own life and her daughter's childhood. An entrepreneur ruined his own freedom and reputation. If they had stuck to their bottom line, all of this would never have happened.
So that's why you have always stuck to your bottom line, right? No matter how others treat you, everything you do is clean and upright. Arthur, this is the part of you that I admire the most.
Ms. Sterling, why are you so good with words today?
Am I not usually good with words?
Fiona, thank you.
What for?
Thank you for making me believe that being a good person isn't foolish.
You're welcome. But from now on, if you call me Ms. Sterling again, I won't cook for you your favorite tomato and eggs. I'm not going to make you tomato scrambled eggs. Folks, in the first half of this year, our online and offline total sales surpassed $4 million. In just half a year, we proved one thing. Integrity in business is not just a slogan, but a real business barrier.
Arthur, I'm going abroad soon. This painting is for you and Fiona. Fiona, Arthur, I want to ask you a question.
What question?
Will you two get married someday?
That question is way too complicated. You don't need to know.
I'll go do the dishes. That pencil case is so pretty. Wait, no. The little cat printed on it, isn't that the one I drew casually at home?
Arthur thought it was cute, so he had all the manufacturers printed on pencil cases, that little cat.
Arthur, you still owe me the royalties. Let's go eat Peking duck later. This meal is on Arthur.
Mr. Carter, did the sun rise from the west today?
Too windy, Fiona. The court approved the adoption petition. Legally, Chloe is now officially my daughter.
Really? That's wonderful. Does Chloe know?
Not yet. I want to tell her tonight, but before I tell her, there's something I want to tell you first. Over this past year, from our initial collaboration to being together, taking care of Chloe, and going through so much together, I'm not good with fancy words, but I want you to know you're not just my business partner and not just Chloe's Fiona. You're the one I want to keep walking with.
Arthur, you know, Chloe asked us last time if we'd get married. You said it was too complicated. Is it still complicated?
It's not complicated anymore. Chloe, I have something very important to tell you.
What is it?
From today, you're no longer my temporary ward.
Why? Are you abandoning me?
No, because from today, you are officially Chloe. I'm your dad.
Dad. Mom, you look beautiful today.
Chloe? Thank you. If it weren't for you, your dad and I
wouldn't have made it this far.
That's right. I'm your top matchmaker.
Miss Sterling, no, Fiona. These are the wedding rings Mr. Carter specifically asked me to pick up.
This workaholic, even on the wedding rings, he wants to.
Engrave the company culture.
That's Dad's bottom line. Mom.
Almost time.
Time to go.
Mr. Carter, congrats. At today's wedding feast, I definitely have to drink a few more glasses.
Mr. Wright, Aurora Stationery's success today is all thanks to your production line. Drink up today.
Mr. Carter, Ms. Sterling, this is the Ocean City business community's powerful alliance. Look forward to working with you.
Sure. As long as everyone follows the rules and plays it clean, Apex's doors are always open.
Karma. This is all my karma. I treated my own daughter as a cash cow, as a punching bag. And in the end, I pushed her away to someone else.
Fiona, thank you for coming into my life. From now on, rain or shine, I'll protect you and our daughter with everything I've got.
Winter overseas. Gets cold. These cashmere sweaters. You've got to take them. And the stomach meds and cold medicine, I packed them separately for you and labeled each one.
Mom, I'm not going to a desert island. Sun City has everything you need.
Things out there can't compare to Mom's care. Don't you dare take it out.
Chloe, take this with you.
Dad, I already have paintbrushes. Why bring a fountain pen?
Chloe, you're going to study art. Art needs inspiration, and more importantly, it needs a bottom line. This pen represents how your mom and I started from scratch. It also represents the soul of Apex Media. And Aurora Stationery, there are a lot of temptations out there. When you face choices, when you face the temptation of fame and fortune, look at this pen. Remember, no matter how far you go or how high you fly, never lose your conscience in whatever you do.
Dad, I'll keep that in mind. As long as I'm alive, my conscience will be with me. Let us know when you get there. Eat on time, don't stay up drawing. Got it, Mom. You and Dad take care at home. Don't always work late for the company. Dad? Thank you. Thank you for giving me a home. For giving me a new life.
Go ahead. Go paint the most beautiful world in your heart. Even if the sky falls, Dad's got your back.
Dad? Mom? Don't you worry. For the rest of my life, I'll never tarnish this pen. And I'll never compromise my conscience. Ziki? I'm leaving. Goodbye. Safe travels.